Let's bring in Gene Munster, managing partner at Loop Ventures. Gene, good to catch up with you on RIVN, which is a fascinating story. I mean, clearly, market's saying this company has a viable future. The deliveries are coming through in decent amount. The issue is, it's, again, a $30+ billion market cap. When Tesla had that market cap several years ago, it was already producing, I think, 4 times as many cars. So where's the market opportunity relative to the business opportunity that RIVN sees right now?
Well, you still have to look 2-3 years out, Mike. And one difference between RIVN and Tesla, at the time Tesla had $700 million in cash and was potentially going to lose all their cash. In this case, RIVN has $15 billion. The market cap is just over $30 billion, so we're 44% in cash at this point. So I think the dynamic is a little bit different. And the way I would kind of scope out the long term is, does this company have the muscle for escape velocity? And the answer is, these results would say we're not quite there yet. The most powerful part of these results is that they got $15 billion in cash, and that's an important piece in a relatively small workforce, which is more scalable relative to other car manufacturers. I think that's a big point. The piece that, 2 things that jumped out to me on the long term, Mike, was first, they reiterated that 25,000 delivery expectation. But the second on the negative was the pre-order number, 98,000 pre-orders. It was 90,000 on May 9th. And that is a modest step up. Just to put some context around this, is that Tesla Cybertruck, it's over 1 million pre-orders. I think it could be even close to 1.5 million. I think Ford, they might have stopped the Lightning at like 250,000, but 98, going from 90 to 98 just isn't enough meat there. And to bring it all together, I still believe that RIVN is going to find their way forward, but these results show that the company is still trying to get its sea legs.
Yeah, so does that imply that only Tesla really has escape velocity in this industry right now? Because RIVN seems relatively far along. You did mention Ford, but that's obviously a different mix.
Yeah, I think Tesla is the clear potential winner here. They have the production, they have the scale with Austin, with the gigafactories. Ultimately, traditional auto's in a tough spot. And I think we're going to see that in the weeks and years to come. It's just very difficult to build electric cars. This narrative that just because car companies have built cars for a long time, therefore they're going to be successful, I think misses a point generally. And so I'm very optimistic related to Tesla. I think there's a $2,500 stock long term. A lot of controversy around that, but I think that they ultimately are best positioned for that escape velocity. And just to put some context into escape velocity, I talked about those pre-order numbers. We also track their lead times on their products for their cars, and they're pushing 9 to 12 months. RIVN is 4 to 6 months, so you have a much longer lead time. That's a sign that consumers want their products. Another piece that Tesla has is that their average Model Y and Model 3 is about $58,000. The average price of a RIVN is $80,000, and similar for other electric car companies. And to really hit that, you have to have production and you have to have a price point that consumers want. And so